I was invited to go to Jamie Foxx's house to a party, and I remember him telling me, he said, "Man, I know you with No Limit ever." He said, "Be careful when you out here, man, because it's some weird things can go down. Nothing that's like really harmful to you, but it's very weird parties that you could end up at, you know." And I remember him telling me that. I was like, all right, thanks, man. And Jamie is a really, really, really nice guy, man. What you see is really him. He's just really comical, extremely intelligent, extremely talented cat. You know what I mean? But I appreciate the fact that he did tell me, just be careful, man, out here. I guess he saw that, I'm from Richmond. It still was California, but, kind of small town or whatever. In L.A., there's a vast majority of all kinds of people that come there with all kind of hidden skeletons, that do whatever.
Yeah. Well, Jamie Foxx, he warned you, so I take it he must have seen probably some of that Sodom and Gomorrah stuff too.
I guarantee you he saw it, Now, I ain't saying Jamie to participate in. However, he warned me, so you warned me, you saw it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he probably, what I'm saying? Well, I mean, you got to look at Dave Chappelle. He just disappears.
Yeah, then he just did some show.
Yeah, he left a multi-million-dollar contract on the table, and just said, "Fuck it, I'm done." So people are seeing some shit, and some of them, man, they're having a hard time cope with it. The stuff that you saw, did it fuck with you after you saw it?
It did, man, because, I just bought a house, and I got back in my car, man, and that whole thing was running through my mind, just the whole entry. And then when it opened up, it was like Pandora's box, man. You know what I mean? You entered, and it was like this other world. I went into another realm of life that these people really live, and this is how they get down. Man, it blew me away what I saw. You hear me? It was some of the most horrific situation. I couldn't believe it.
And this was at a party you were invited to, correct?
Yeah. Let me break to you how it really went down, right? So. I'm going to mention this name. My guy, he was from the Bay Area. He was in this group called Something for the People, and the group was called Something for the People, and his name was Fuzzy. And so by this time, we had I got the hookup, and we all just bought houses in Sherman Oaks, and we were just living the life. I was in my brand new Mercedes, and I had this Rolex. I had hundreds of thousands of dollars in my bank. Shout out to Master Pete, No Limit. I mean, because we was just living this beautiful life, right? Every day was a holiday. And so I'm rolling down Melrose, and I see Fuzzy. And he was like, "Rick, oh, my God, bro, like you're doing really well. Pete, and it put y'all on, and y'all blowing up. That pushing aside you was doing it." I was like, "Thank you, man. Thank you." He said, "Yo, bro, like, would you like to come to a party tonight?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, there's going to be girls there," because, I was just new to L.A., and I've been hearing, like it might be, a sausage party or something. And I wasn't trying to entertain, no disrespect to those who do that. But I wasn't trying to go to that kind of party, especially back then. I was still a little rough around the edges, be it that I was from Richmond, California. And so he was like, no, man, it's going to be women, it's going to be nice, whatever. So by this time, this very prominent guy came out of the store, and Fuzzy was with him. And he was like, "Oh, Rick, this is Blase Blah, and this is Rico from No Limit, Sons of Funk." He was like, "Oh, man, I know who you are. Like, I love your music, bruh. Like, you need to come to the party tonight." And now why they chose me, I don't know, man. Maybe they saw, You know, like I was a kind of an industry guy as well, because I'm articulate. I went to college as well, but again, I still had this rough edge around me or whatever. So they what I found out later, they call it grooming. So they was grooming me for this ritual, being indoctrinated into their little clique. You know, because if I had joined the clique, trust me, I'd have been Will Smith by now. You know what I mean? So, and this guy, he's in a multicultural group, and that's about all I'm gonna say. And if y'all can figure it out from there, you got it. So, they said, man, we're gonna have a limo come get you. So I told them where to come get me. I said, well, y'all just had a limo meet me at the Ralph's over in Sherman Oaks. So it came, got me. It took me over to like a different part of L.A., downtown, that I had never been. I didn't even know this part existed yet. And then, so they did this, believe it or not, some out of the movies, man, they did this secret knock. And like the eagle landed at 12 knock, you know, and the door opened. And when I walked in, it was Sodom and Gomorrah. I mean, it was sex, it was drugs, it was gambling, it was men with men, women with women. It was a multitude of the same going at each other. It was orgies. It was whatever you can imagine.
Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, like, comment, share. Also go over to UGSforLife.com, download the entire archive, and check out new episodes on Apple Podcasts and Blog Talk Radio.